Alright, let's see now what we can make with charred ore. Unholy core, okay. So let's grab some hellstone and craft some of those. And of course, hello everyone, this is Baum and welcome to episode 14 of this Let's Play the Calamity Mod. So let's get some unholy cores going, right? There we go, 9 is as much as we can make. Anarchy blade, the lower your life, the more damage this blade does. Sadly we can't craft it just yet. Brim lash, 92 melee damage and fast speed, and still a material. And we could definitely craft this one already. Profane sword, summons brimstone geysers on enemy hits. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, but we can craft the brimlash sword, so let's do that. And for this one you need 4 unholy cores, 3 essences of chaos, and 5 living shards. Alright, let's check it out. Pretty sweet. And it got a unique moveset, I like that. And we can further improve this weapon once we have access to solar fragments. Alright, so now it's about goddamn time that we farm like 10 broken hero swords. And I'm probably not even exaggerating. Oh, do we get our first one already? Hell yeah! What a start! But yeah, we will see how many broken hero swords we get during this solar eclipse. Okay, the solar eclipse is over, and it was pretty good. I mean, loot-wise. So we got a death sickle and it's a material. Soul harvester. Ooh, that sounds great. But of course we can't craft it just yet. Enemies explode when on low health, spreading the plague. Dun dun dun. And we also managed to get 4 broken hero swords. And holy crap. I knew we could make a lot of things with these, but damn. That's far more than I've expected. I don't even know where to start. Alright, I took a little break from recording stuff and worked a bit on the base in the meantime. And since I know some peeps want to actually see the footage of me building that stuff, I'll provide you with a little extra video in the description. Also, I updated the mod again and I don't know how to tell you guys this, but the Blade of Amity got nerfed. Which just breaks my heart. Our DPS is pretty much cut in half now, so yeah, sad news, right? But it definitely needed that nerf, so I guess it had to be done. And you guys also told me that I was using the Lucretia not efficiently, that one weapon that makes you invincible for a short time after a hit. And it actually got nerfed too, by the way, to only have a 50% chance of that to happen. Anyway, the effect only occurs if you hit the monster with the blade itself. Hitting them with the projectile does nothing, as you can see. And now that we are in range with the actual blade, you can see the invisibility triggers sometimes. And before this update, you actually got that invisibility time on every single hit. So yeah, also this nerf makes sense. Damn, what would I be without you guys? You also pointed out that the worm scarf is a material now, and it can be upgraded to the bloody worm scarf. 15%, 17% damage reduction. Wait, is this an actual upgrade? I mean, sure, we also get increased melee stats, but one can only guess the numbers behind that, right? But let's upgrade it anyway. Okay, here we go, bloody worm scarf. Combining the powers of the worm scarf and the bloody worm tooth. Sort of. So let's check the damage increase. 333 damage. Unequip it? 303. Okay. And no gain in crit chance. And I'm pretty sure there is no additional melee speed. So just from these unprofessional observations, we now got 50% damage reduction and 10% increased melee damage. So I would say let's finally start upgrading our melee weapons, right? Well, at least 4 of them. Because that's how many broken hero swords we got for now. Starting with the true bloody edge. And this one is basically the equivalent weapon of the knight's edge. Alright, sweet. And with this sword you have a chance to heal a few hit points. But again, only if you hit enemies directly with the blade. And the true bloody edge can't be upgraded to... Oh, wow, it can be upgraded to a couple different swords. The Terra Edge, which heals the player on enemy hits. The Terra Blade, and Tyrant Yarim's ulti sword, which looks like the weapon I wanna have. Necrotic Blade of the Jungle King Yarim. 50% chance to give the player the Tyrant Fury buff on enemy hits. This buff increases melee damage, speed and crit chance by 30%. Launches Blazing Phantom Blades. Yep, that sounds awesome to me. So let's get to it and collect all the mats for this one. And since the Forbidden Oath Blade is very easy to upgrade, let's do that really quick. You need the Forbidden Oath Blade, 3 Essences of Chaos and a Broken Hero Sword. Haha, yeah! I like the look of that. And to upgrade this one again, we need materials that are out of reach for now. Just so you know. But now it's time for the true Arc of the Ancients. Let's see if this version of the sword manages to make my panties wet. As weird as it sounds, I really hope so. So you need the Arc of the Ancients, a Core of Calamity, a Broken Hero Sword, and 3 Living Shards. Thank you very much. Projectile wise, it didn't really change, right? DPS wise, it's meh. But, well, we don't get the fallen stars to hit the dummy. And it doesn't count the debuffs in, so I guess it's alright, but I definitely like other melee weapons more. Alright, next upgrade of this weapon is the Arc of the Elements. And it still remains a material. Will this upgrade madness ever end? The next weapon we're going to upgrade is the Caustic Edge to the True Caustic Edge. And while you need the Caustic Edge, 5 flasks of Ichor, 5 flasks of Poison and 3 Deathweed. Nice and easy. Oh, and I forgot to mention that this one is a material for Yarim's ulti sword. And now we should be able to... Sweet! To craft Tyrant Yarim's ulti sword. 143 damage, average speed. That sounds not so good. Average knockback, and it's still a material. And yeah, as already mentioned, you have a 50% chance to gain a buff, which increases melee stats. So you need the True Caustic Edge, the True Bloody Edge, 5 flasks of Venom, 5 flasks of Cursed Flames, and 15 Glorified Bars. Heck yeah! And it can be upgraded to the True Tyrant's ulti sword. At some point at least. Whenever we get these bars here. Next weapon, the Abyss Blade. 154 damage and very fast speed. Hitting enemies will cause the Crush Depth debuff. The lower the enemy's defense, the more damage they take from this debuff. Alright, that's a really interesting effect on this sword. And you need the Depth Blade, which you get as a drop from sharks, a Broken Hero Sword, and 5 cores of Ilium. Oh! I'm surprised by this weapon. Fast shooting and fast moving projectiles. I didn't really expect that. That's awesome. And it got a really good DPS going. Nice. Yarim's ulti sword is meh in the DPS department. And the Blade of Amity is still one of the best melee weapons at this stage. Even though it got this huge nerf. Oh man, I almost forgot to mention this. I installed a new mod. I just have to find a key to the boss checklist. How about C? Then we press C and boom! It's a boss checklist. And we already missed a boss. Anyway, good thing we got it, right? So now we can keep track of which bosses we didn't fight yet. Simple, yet another very useful mod. Oh no! No! I came here to grab some more charred ore, but for some reason it looks like this now. Oh man, I hope we can still mine it. Nope, we can't. Shit! I don't know why it is like that. I saw someone else having the same issue on the forums, and I wonder what causes it. I mean, I reloaded all the mods right before I started recording, so I really don't know what's going on. Oh, look at that! Titan Scale Potion, a Calamity Mod potion. And it makes the Titan potion actually useful by adding 5 defense and 5% damage reduction. That's really nice. I gotta remember that. The True Biome Blade. Many people have suggested that I should make this weapon, but I have no idea how or where to get the Biome Blade from. So if you guys could give me a hint in that regard, that would be very sweet of you. The Grand Guardian. This is the upgrade of the Majestic Guard. Soon, my friend. Soon you will be mine. Okay, so I tried really hard to find the next summoning item for the next modded boss, which I'm like 99% sure that we have to fight in the jungle. So, since I went through like 30 modded materials and haven't found anything, let's see if there's something new in the jungle. Oh my god. I didn't knew the things of Yarm's ulti swords are homing. That's awesome. Why did nobody tell me about this very important detail? Now the sword got a whole lot more interesting and more valuable. Oh, hello? Who are you? Plague Charger. You very much look like that you're the key to the next boss. Oh sure, you don't give a damn about knockback. Well, excuse me then. Plague Cell Canister. Alright, I guess I will farm more of that stuff and then we shall check it at the guide. Oh, wow, there are quite a few things we can make with this stuff. Oh right, Soul Harvester. Oh, I want that. And now we can actually make it. Abomination. That's most definitely the summoning item for the next boss. Alright, sweet. Alchemical Flask. The interesting bit here makes you immune to the plague. So I'm pretty darn sure that the next boss is going to inflict that debuff. I mean, he's called the Plague Bringer Goliath. And this item might be the key to winning this fight. I don't know yet, but we'll find out, I guess. Okay, so I had to farm some more cursed flames, but here we go now. Soul Harvester. Enemies explode when on low health, spreading the plague. And you need 10 plague cell canisters, 20 cursed flames, and a death sickle. Nice. Okay, the plague seems to be quite awesome, dealing additional damage and whatnot. And I definitely want to be immune to that. But yeah, next up would be fighting that boss, but I feel like I can't fit that fight into this episode anymore. So we will do that next time. In this one we did a lot of prep work for the upcoming fight and it probably turned out not to be the most exciting episode ever. Sorry, I guess. But anyways, I still hope you guys have enjoyed watching me derping around. And as always, thanks for watching, mates. Have a sweet day and stay awesome.